I want to see it pop up. Look at the stream pop up. Oh, hope everybody can hear me right. I'm happy that I'm able to do this at least. For me, it just makes sense to be able to stream every time I get something good on here. So I'm going to be using my X tool F2 to engrave on this box, right? And being that I am going to engrave on this box, I want to make sure that I record it to see what the result's going to be. So I want to make sure everybody else sees what I see the way I see it, if you know what I mean. To me, it always makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. Dollars. I like the idea of that. Alright, so now we're going to make sure we have all our screens set up. Again, this is just all a learning process. I like teaching people as much as I like doing what I do. So being that's the case, I want to make sure that everybody is on the right page. This is not supposed to be playing right there. That's not going to play. We're going to turn that one off. That's good that I stopped that before that started. Oh, see? This is why we want these dry runs to always happen. So right now, what I did was I took this image right here and I went to the image itself. I went to edit. After I went to edit, I went to adjustments. When I adjusted it, I made sure that I went to auto adjust. I could have inverted it if I was going to put it on something dark, but I'm putting it on something light colored. So being that I'm putting it on something light colored, I don't have to invert it. I don't have to mess with none of the sharpness and stuff. It's already there, but if I wanted to make it just a little bit sharp, just a little more detail, it's all good. But I like the temperature. I want to make the temperature a little bit more bronze. Like right, a little bit more warmy because it can fit what I'm putting it on. Boom, there you go. So you're seeing this actually live, me doing it. So being that's the case, I'm glad that I am recording it. I'm not putting the picture on me because I'm using the machine that's across from me right now. So I don't want to be walking all over the place, everybody seeing everything. So right now we're going to start this up. Where we go to now is preview. This is a raw picture that somebody took off of Facebook for a friend. So for me, it's a beautiful thing that I get a chance to actually do something like this. It's not for a fee, it's for free, but it's my people, so I want to make sure that they at least enjoy what they're seeing. So now from there, we see that it's going to frame out right. Right now, we're going to click it over to here. Wait, matter of fact, before I even go over here, I want to see how long it's going to take. It says it's going to take 7 minutes and 41 seconds. I want to make sure all these settings are right. It's going to be a blue light because it's on wood. We're not worried about coloring because why would we worry about color? Like, we could, but we're not doing no color engraving. So we can convert this back to here and just go regular engraving. I like regular engraving because it works in 3 tones. 3 different tones of white, black, and gray. And these settings look proper, guess what? We're going to try to do it with the regular settings. If not, we're going to do it again a second round. 7 minutes, 41 seconds. Let's start the clock on if you're looking at it from one point, it's either going to be on the top, or if you're looking at it on another device, it's going to be on the right hand side. That is the actual location where it's located. Boom. I'm going to send it over to the machine. Oh, you see how that lit up? Booyah! Brother L's in the house. Watch your mouth. And now he got some button. Let's see what's happening. I already like what I see. I like what I see. And this is what I mean. There's nothing to it but to do it. I have to have a practice run. And being that I have to have a practice run, I might as well practice on something that I can't give back. I can replace, but I can't give back. Is there anybody on here? I don't see nobody on the streams so far yet. But at least I know for a fact that I am doing the right thing by at least attempting to show up. Show up and show out as usual. Show up and show out. Yeah, yeah. Show up and show out. And this software is a little tricky, but at least I'm getting everything that I need done the right way. So it could be a little tricky. As long as I'm learning something, it doesn't matter. There you go. This is the kind of setup I'm learning. And if you see up here, the picture is coming through good. This was the picture that was presented to me. This is the picture that I'm putting on there. I made sure I hit the adjustments the proper way, because with the adjustments, it shows exactly where you're going to get the highlighted spots and the dark spots. So this picture, in my thought process, should be perfect. The only reason I say it should be perfect is because I'm putting it on a light instrument. I didn't invert it, but I put it on a light box. And being that I'm putting it on a light box, it should come out flawless as just a regular picture like the client wanted. And when I say client, I mean friend. I just wanted to act all professional, you know what I mean? I'm a real dude doing real things, talking about real stuff over here. What's up, Niz? Brother L in the house, you know what I mean? Like this midday. Right now, I'm just doing a sample. I will be back on tonight at 6 o'clock to do my main stream. I'll have a little different setup with my lighting on. You get to probably see my face and all that other good stuff. So right now, this is just a sample run. I wanted to see if the picture will come out. I got 2 more boxes. I'm probably gonna buy 3 more boxes later. But I wanted to see how the pictures come out, and I wanted to make sure, like, this is going to be a keepsake for somebody, and it's going to be a surprise. So the person that gave me the picture is going to be surprised, and the funny thing is, the person that's going to receive it is going to be surprised, because neither one of them know that this is getting made right now. And I find it beautiful that I can be the person to do this for people. I had a hectic day yesterday. Being that's the case, I am trying my best to be my best person and still push through my everyday life. If there's any problems on this actual feed, please let me know, because I cannot hear. I usually have my headphones attached to my head. I'm not doing that no more, because usually I have somebody on there spotting me. So if they spot me, it'll be beautiful that they spot me, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna do the stream. And if you can't hear me, I'll figure out the technical difficulty. And if you can hear me, we move on. We do something. We do a couple of items. I'm gonna do a couple of items today. Right now, it looks like that picture is coming out perfect. I'm gonna take a look over at it right now. See the way it is. Being that's the case, I think I'm gonna run it through again. No matter what, I'm gonna run it through it again, because it's coming through a little bit light, and I would like it a little bit darker. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit more power for the next run, and after I add a little power to the next run, hopefully I get a better take on it. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, man? I'm not putting the camera on me, Yapping Lens, because I'm actually not even set up for this. I'm just doing a sample run. So I'm doing that picture that was sent to me from a picture in a picture, and you know how I feel about that. I do t-shirts. So. But I wanted to test it out on this sample jewelry box. Being that's the case, I had to do a live so I could record it. So I'm recording it on my computer, and I'm also recording it on TikTok no matter what. So I'm trying to get my streams up on not TikTok, on YouTube. I'm recording it automatically on YouTube. It looks like the picture is coming out, but it's coming out a little light. Being that's the case, I know how I can tweak it just enough to get the picture better. When you're doing stuff like this, all you have to do is click on the actual item and slow down the speed. So right now this is supposed to take 7 minutes 41 seconds. I don't know how long it's going to take for the second run, because what I'm going to do is add a little bit more power so I can get more detail, and I'm going to slow it down just a bit so I can get it darker, because from what I'm looking at, it's coming out a certain way. And Yappin' Lens, I have a question for you. Is the picture that you're looking at, is it side by side or is up and down? The reason, perfect. So what I did was I switched the TikTok to side by side, then I switched the YouTube to up and down. And I did that on purpose because I have more of a fan base on my TikTok. I just have recorded videos on my YouTube. And yes, this is one of my people's friends. Her friend lost her father recently, and she wanted to make a keepsake box. So what I did was I purchased some boxes. Actually, she purchased the boxes, and what I told her is I'll engrave on it for her. So I had to test out my equipment anyway. I might as well test it out on something meaningful. See, now that's how it came out. I'm gonna take the cover off this right quick, but I know for a fact I'm gonna change the settings. See how it came out? Fully detailed. It's definitely fully detailed. I just need it darker. But me, I like the darker. I like the special effects. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna close that back up. And now I'm going to go back to settings. And I'm glad it's side by side, so at least you can see what's going on. I'm gonna click this finished. I'm gonna go back to the settings. Now the settings at power wise is at 70, right? What I'm gonna do is turn this to 85. So that's a little bit stronger. Then I'm gonna take the speed, which is no speed on here. So since there's no speed, that is interesting. Oh, because I'm using the diode laser, and I have to switch it up if I change the speed on it. So this is the settings that they do. Is they do the one-click settings. So all I can do for right now is either change this or change that. So what I'm doing is dot duration. I'm gonna change it to a couple more dots, and then I'm turning it to 85. Let's see how this turns out. Let's do the preview first too. You know, the preview is always going to show you something. Still looks a little light to me. So we're going to take this. We're going to click this up. What I am going to do is switch this down to 300. It was at 320. Put it to 300. Let's take a look at what's going to come out as. That's the dot ratio. Let's change the dot ratio again. I don't like that dot ratio. This was up or down. Turn that up. So let's turn it down some. Now we go into the preview. See, you can't get any more live than this. That's the dot ratio. That shows the detail inside the item. You'll never see it when you actually finish it, but at least you can try it while you're doing it. So now we're going to run it again to see what happens. I know for a fact with the more power, it's going to add a little bit more time. Oh, add less time actually. Oh, because I changed the dot ratio too. So let's start her up and see what's happening. Oh, I can see what you're doing. This is going to be really dope. She's Appreciate that. Yes, that's what I'm counting on. See that right here where it says press the button? I have this machine literally across the room. As you can see, when it uses more power, you see a little bit more smoke. You see a little bit more flame. But you're gonna get that darker color. And with the air assist, as you see, there's no fire in there. I don't believe in starting fires in the house. Everything's safe over here, and I try to do safe for the people too. So I will be doing some pop-up shops sooner than later, so I can learn some stuff and get some other stuff done. Oh, Geo, what's going on? I see I have a couple new guests. What's up, Geo? I try to shout out everybody I can. Right now, we're working on a picture for a young lady that lost her father. So what I'm doing for them is making them a keepsake box. The keepsake box is a plain wooden box with hinges. It has a magnetic close. And right now what I'm doing is actually placing this picture that I modified on the box. So when it like that, you know how most people have a memento of their parent? Usually they keep it on, or they have a big jewelry box for it. For me, what I'm gonna be doing is making this box so whatever that memento is, she can keep it with her next to her bed and what have you. I appreciate you, Yapping Lens. That's what I'm talking about. If you could double tap that screen, people, appreciate you. But you see, like right now, I changed the settings just a smidge. Woo. I changed it just a smidge, and I'm already getting the result that I was looking for. I changed it to an 85. And it was a 70. I changed the power to an 85 just so I can get a little bit more darkness so I can burn it into the wood. This is a light color wood thing. What's up, Ross? Appreciate you for showing up. So based on what I'm just doing something nice for one of my peoples. I think that they should have a box or something that's dedicated just for pops, because you got your regular everyday jewelry, but then you should have something for pops, because you know I believe they were very, very close, and now that I know that they were very close, I wanted to make sure that they had something, you know, close to their heart for where they can put that memento in. It could be a picture that they put in there, which I can customize another picture inside, but to have the picture of the box on top, that this was her favorite picture according to her Facebook, I believe. So for me, everything that I try to do hopefully has a storyline, has a reason, has a that one thing that says, you know what, this person's not going to put it up on a shelf and forget about it for the rest of their life. And if you can see on this actual, what I'm doing actually on this piece, is the coolest thing, that you can see it darken up as it's going through. So if you can see it darken up, you do understand, like, the coolest part about it doing that. Boom, see, I'm making it bigger for people too. The coolest thing about it darkening up is that while it's darkening up, it's showing you the difference, only 15 different degrees. That's all it has, is 15 degrees higher in power, and you can get that rich dark picture out. I would say I'm surprised I don't have a lot of people, but I can't believe on a Sunday I had like 79 people that popped up on here. It was the coolest show I had for a while, and to even see 7 people on here right now makes me feel good. A little warm feeling inside. I know for a fact anybody that's on here right now, you're gonna find out that to, before I end this thing, like when we show the box and show what it's supposed to look like, or show what it looks like now, what I hope that you can do is come back again later today around 6 p.m. and I will be doing another live. I might not be working on the box. I'm trying to work on some jewelry. I got some gold jewelry here and some silver jewelry that I would like to work on specifically. And that's the kind of thing that I'll be doing a little bit later. But for right now, I had to, just at least have some kind of recording of this to make me feel that, I'm doing something with my life, doing something with this. Every day is another day for me to do better, make better decisions on life and all life's choices. So I hope everybody else is having that same good feeling today. I went to a dentist appointment today, right? And I was just telling my dentist, every morning I have to pump myself up. You know why I gotta pump myself up? Because when you wake up, you don't know what today's gonna bring. I have to wake up with a 7-year-old, make sure he gets his stuff right before he goes to school. I gotta make sure I start my day right. I'm over here currently learning AI. I'm currently learning Stream Deck. I'm currently learning Streamlabs, and I'm on a constant learn. So when I get a chance to sit back and do something like this makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Today I actually also had lunch with my wife when I went to the dentist. It was a beautiful thing, beautiful situation. We don't get a chance to do that very often. So as you see, look how crisp it's coming now. I can't wait to see what this will look like. Oh, woo. Look at that, look at that. So after I finish this, I am going to do one more run at the same distance. Only reason I want to do that because I wanted to score in just a little bit more for me. But I'm probably going to show you what the box looked like first. Then I'm going to show you what the box looks like now. And after I do that, then I'm going to end this live. And if anybody wants to log back in, it's going to be again 6 p.m. tonight. Every Wednesday I try to do something new. If anybody emails me, text messages me, or forwards any kind of stuff that they would like to see done, let me know. Oh, you see what it looks like? Let's see what it looks like. Alright, man. Woo! Look at the detail in that bad boy. So I just want to show y'all, this is what the box actually looks like. Let's take a look. See that? Sorry about that. Oh yeah, you see what that looks like? This is the blank one. This is what it looks like now. Can't go wrong in here. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I just want to say thank you for signing. Now, I will be, again, running it again because I want it a little bit darker, but I'm not going to bore anybody with this. It's not boring, but I mean, like, I want to make sure that if you're logging on now, you can hopefully log on later at 6 p.m. And I might do another project like this or something bigger or something different. But I appreciate you all for showing up and logging on. I would like to say thank you very much. Y'all all have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And thanks a lot. Back at you, Yappin' Lens. You have a blessed day, my brother. Logging out as now. Oh wait, I actually got an extra person in there. That's dope. 8 people for the live. I feel good about it. Y'all all have a beautiful, blessed day. If you have time tonight, 6 p.m., same place, same time. There'll be usually more people on there.